Welcome back to Shepherd's Garage. I'm with the Valiant again. In the last video you saw that I kind of got this thing running again. Now we're going to step backwards a little bit. A couple of videos ago you saw that I fixed the floor in this and put some custom frame connectors in it. Today we're gonna, the welds are kind of crappy on it honestly, and I'm going to try to show you how to hide that best you can using some seam sealer, and it's a little controversial, but I'm going to use some rubberized undercoat. It really hides all the rough surfaces and things like that, and I like it for that. Some people say that it causes rust. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to be driving it in the winter, or it's not going to be salt and stuff like that. I think it'll be just fine. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, here's what we're going to be working with. It's it's called adhesive sealant. It's really just seam sealer. The brand's Dominion Sure Seal. It's like 10 or 15 bucks a tube. This stuff works really good for those, like between the different panels that you join together. You can smear this in and it makes it really nice. It also seals it so that you're not getting water and like exhaust and things like that coming through where it's not a perfect seal. And then just some rubberized undercoat in black. It's this stuff works good. It's the same brand actually. Dominion Sure Seal. It's whatever, the cheapest stuff I could find. It seems to work good. These big cans go pretty far. I should be able to do the whole car with it pretty well. Yeah, it looks like this tube's been around a while, and it looks like maybe it froze and the bottom's pushing out. So let's hope it still works. I'm gonna put it in the gun and see. Although it was frozen, it still looks like it's gonna work all right. This junk caulking gun, I gotta put a zip tie around the back because the tube pops out the back, is cheap. But yeah, let's get under there. I'll start smearing it around, show you how good it works. Okay, we're under the rig now. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Between your panels, you have tack welds, but it's not exactly a good seal. So this stuff works good for that. Let's see. Hopefully you can see all right. It's not you don't have to get it perfect. The point is just to try to seal all of the cracks things. This is a really bad spot, the old metals, there's nothing left of it, so I'm going to smear it in pretty heavy. Then once we get this smeared in here, it's a little bit ugly, but once you spray that rubberized undercoat over it, it's like, it totally hides it. It looks like brand new. I like it for that. Whether or not it causes rust, I don't know, but it looks good. I could paint it, but the paint doesn't have the thickness that that undercoat has. That's what I like. Hopefully this tube has enough in it. I got a lot of different spots here. You just try to get it best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Once you get it on, you can use your finger to spread it, but this stuff is nasty when you get it on you. It is very hard to get off. So I try not to, but I mean, gloves would work, I guess. I don't have any. It already looks a lot better, honestly. It hides all my junk welds really good. I like that part. Nobody questions it after. If you're worried about your crappy welds, just remember that you can do this after. No one would know the difference. It's not exactly show car stuff. It's get it on the road for cheap sort of idea. It's actually going pretty quick. It's nice. It's not like caulking a bathroom or something. It doesn't have to look good. It almost is better when it's rough, because then it hides more of your crappy workmanship. And they use this sort of stuff from factory. On new cars, there's no welding. Everything's glued together. They use panel bond for that. And then when they go back over it, they'll use like a seam sealer And if you ever look in the trunk of a new car or something like that, it's super rough, just like this. They don't, like, it's not like when you're using Bondo and you smooth it over, make it look all pretty. This stuff, you just put it on rough, and it's just to seal it, really. In this case, it's to seal it and to hide the garbage welds, but yeah. I'll continue on with this, then I'll show you how that is. We'll have to let it dry a little bit, and then start spraying that rubberized undercoat. The only problem with that is it stinks so bad, and the whole garage will smell like it for like a week. But it looks so pretty, so yeah, see you in a second. Okay, well, I got her mostly seam sealed here. You can see I did the rockers everywhere that looked like crap, smeared some of that on, and it's like 90% done. Then I ran out, so there's just a couple of spots. I'm gonna just rely on that thick rubberized undercoating to fill it in. I got most of it, at least. First, before that, there's this rough edge on the bottom of the rocker where I put like this new inner rocker piece in. I'm gonna take the flap disc and just knock all these little nubs off here. Then we can spray that undercoat under here, and yeah, let's I'll get the grinder out, knock those off best I can, go from there. Yeah, I wish I had some more up in here. Could have used some seam sealer, but whatever. I can always add it later too if I get another tube. Get this ground off. That is definitely better. Ugh. Alright, that side's good. Do the other side quick. I got both sides of the rockers ground. The nubs aren't hanging down anymore. That's kind of the point. There's a few spots I would have liked to seam seal, like up in here, to hide some of that rough edge. But I ran out, so we're not gonna. I'll try to hide some of that stuff best I can with that rubberized undercoat. It's pretty thick. It hides quite a bit on its own. The seam sealer's better at like sealing the seams, literally. That's what it's called. But I ran out. I don't want to go to the store, so we're gonna roll with it. And yeah, I got the top of the door cracked open because this rubberized undercoat's nasty. I'll start spraying it in, and the transformation will begin. It works miracles for sure. Got her shook up real nice. Let's get it in here. Oh yeah. I love how thick this stuff is. It hides everything. I'm probably not going to do all of the old metal. Do it at a later date whenever. I only got one can of this, so try to do all this new stuff best I can. And whenever I get another can of this, I'll get some seam sealer too, and I'll finish all those little spots. Already you can see it leaves that nice texture. That rough texture hides all this garbage under here. So yeah, let's continue on. It already reeks really bad, like undercoat, but let's keep going. Trying not to spray. Well, the camera's my phone. I'm trying not to get that all over the lens, so. You can spray this stuff pretty, like you only need like one little shot because it's so thick that you really don't need multiple coats or anything. I guess this will be a good test on the theory that this stuff causes rust, because the whole car is going to be covered in it, so she rusts out in a year, I guess I should have listened. See, this seam, I didn't get any of that seam sealer in it. And it really don't matter because this stuff's thick enough, it hides it good. It's a very uncomfortable painting position, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to continue on with that and I'll show you what she's like when it's done. Okay, I got it all done. As you can tell, it looks a lot better. See how much it hides all that. I went over some of the old stuff a little bit, but it hides. I mean, you can still tell that the floor's been fixed, obviously, but it hides all the imperfections and things, and when somebody glances underneath it, it just looks so much better when it's all black like that. I'll probably get another can and do some more, because it would be nice if the hole underneath was like this, but I got 90% of it, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's nice to finally get that done. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and it's one of those gross jobs. I have to have the door open and it's winter. We're still getting snow at the end of March for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, it gives me more time to get this car done. But yeah, that's how you hide your crappy welds and crappy floor work. And thanks for watching Shepherd's Garage. I'll see you on the next one.